Good morning, guys. Rick Shaw here, and my little buddy right there. It's the 18th of January 2021. A couple things in news I've seen. One of them was that Hillary may or may not be running on 2024. And I love her platform she's running on. She's not running on that she's what she's going to do or this or that or the other, just that she's better than Biden. Lesser of two evils, I guess. But then they're claiming that maybe he'll be up against Trump 2024. Well, you know something? I saw that one last time, and he said, oh yeah, because if you did this, if I became president, you'd be in jail. None of that stuff ever happened. None of this is going to happen to these high-up muckety-mucks. They get away with murder. We don't, but they do. They always do. So I don't buy into any of that crap. I'm getting kind of tired of it. Now they're saying, oh, you know, now we got this thing with on the 20th, it's a year of this guy being president, and the military is going to take. I'm getting so sick of it. Would it be nice if it happened? Sure. But you know what? I'm just tired of hearing it all. Shut up and just do something. You know, all these muckety-mucks saying, oh yeah, we're gonna get it all back. Yeah, baloney. I'm not buying any of it. I did see something in there, a doctor in England through a big health thing. I put it on the Telegram that this thing might end. You know, this the Jabba. It might end. And then they got a bunch of this stuff going through this big court in The Hague or whatever the heck that is. That you know, they're charging all these people. Well, charge them if you charged them and they've been convicted, then go get them, arrest them. But I watched this crap with Rand Paul, and it's all just circus, guys. You know, bread and circus, like they said thousands of years ago, and that's all this is. I'm not buying into any of this crap anymore. It's just all a big bunch of baloney. But I do like the deal in France now. Let's see what happens there. Now, there might be a revolution, who knows, because these nimrods up there in politics just passed the thing that's going to make this mandatory for everybody in France. You know, they just ran, even though the people have been protesting all this time, they don't care. They don't care about you. This is all about money for them. Screw you. So now let's see if what's going to happen in France, if they're just going to bend over and take it, or say no, we ain't going to take it, and see if they overrun that. But anytime these governments go too far, guys, it's your job to stop them, you know, or you just got to take it, you know, one or the other. But you know, they talk about this stuff in the U.S. Oh, well, we got the Second Amendment. There's no worries. Well, you know, that's the next to go, guys. Freedom of speech will go, and then that'll go. Everything's hate speech now. It doesn't matter what you say. I just got a real close person to me just got 90-day Facebook ban just for reposting something that was on there already. It's like they posted on purpose so that you reposted so they can get rid of you. And they're not going to tell you which one or anything like this. It's just all a big pile of crap. So, come on. It's just a real bummer. I know I got kicked off of there too. I'm sick of all their crap, and you know, that's their platform. They don't want you on there. But we'll see if this Trump thing comes up. I seen Joe Rogan. He don't like that Getter because it's through an Amazon server, so they can tell him what to do. Morning. And it's just sickening, guys. It's just absolutely sickening to me, all the baloney that's happening. But I got I have the new cam. It says at my local LEX station. So we'll be getting my second Sony FDR X3000R. You know, it's got the Rich Watch thingy, so that'll be nice to have a spare. You know, and then of course another battery. I did get some pretty good batteries last time for this thing, but the Wasabi ones I bought, they're worthless. I use them for when I'm doing something on the camera, changing settings. I throw them in instead of using a good one. Only takes a minute. There's a way you can charge this right in the camera, but it usually heats up. So I got that nice Wasabi. That was the nice thing about it. I got a real cool charger with it. because the way the camera comes, you're supposed to charge it inside of the unit. And this one here, the little plug-in HDMI plug-in to charge it, is loose. And when I took the back cover off and all that, I was looking at it, and it's just pressed into there. So there's no real fixing it, unless you jam something in there. And I'm not into doing any of that kind of stuff, jerry rigging it. But that's, from me charging it in there, that kind of wore it out. Got to be real careful with this stuff. It's kind of fragile. But I'm glad to be getting a spare. And this one, when I bought this camera, I had been researching the cameras for the longest time. And then my own research was watching people who had the cameras. And the best pictures I saw were the ones that were using this camera, the most stable. GoPro's a big thing, but I just heard of nothing but trouble with them. I had a couple buddies who had them. I had one buddy loan me one, and it just kept overheating. And I told him, I said, "No, look at this thing. You got to, you're going to be out in the sun doing stuff, but it overheats and shuts off." "Oh yeah, it does that." Well, what good is that? What, you're only allowed to use the damn thing in Alaska? So GoPro, as far as I'm concerned, I was just out on them early in the game. There's other ones. Panasonic has them, and Nikon and different other companies, but this Sony seems to be the best one. But we had I got the Fuzzy Muff this morning because earlier we had some serious wind gusts. It was really not a steady wind, just it was coming, hit spurts and hits, and it was really something. But now we got a little bit on the mountain. We had a beautiful full moon last night, and but it's nice. Right now, the temperature is neutral. It's not hot, it's not cold, but we are getting a little bit of a breeze. And I was up very, very early this morning. I took my little puppy out for a walk early, and she wasn't shivering. I always clean her up. I like to clean her up because this time it wasn't so bad because she didn't get all wet in the grass. There was enough wind to keep, made the grass dry. We're not getting that dew point stuff where everything's soaked. The car's soaked, everything's soaked. We got a little bit of mist on the windows on the cars, but not bad. And the grass is just dry. It was just so windy last night. When I think it was about 3:30 when I first went out. And it was windy. It was definitely windy. And now there's a little bit, but not much. But we're looking at a beautiful day. If I get if that cam does come today, I don't know, maybe we'll do an unboxing. There should be nothing special about it, but like I say, I always wanted to have. Ever since I got this one, I worry about busting it because I did some videos with my phone, and they were horrible. There was too much shaking going on, shaking and bouncing around, and it was distracting. So I never even posted them. I said I'll wait until I get the Sony cam because this has got a mechanical leveler instead of just digital. A lot of them have digital. Now, I know my buddy Sean from Sean's Amazing Adventure, he's got an iPhone that has a digital stabilizer, and his come out pretty good. I'm actually pretty impressed. His come out nice and smooth. So I guess the iPhone one's got a real good one. And then Tropical Tim, he's got that gimbal, and that thing works pretty cool. I was out with him where he was doing all this with it and everything, and it was just staying steady as could be. And I believe Santa Claus in the Philippines, he just got a nice gimbal. So a lot of folks are doing everything on their phone, which is pretty cool. I just didn't want something so big because I still want, I want to put stuff on my helmet. And this Sony cam, I got all the mounts set up for the helmet ready to go. So that, that's kind of cool. But how would you do it on a phone? And I've seen people put stuff like that on their handlebars. There's no way to isolate the vibration from a motorcycle. From that. I had done my phone when I was doing it. I had a bracket for the bike, and just on the pedal bike, and it was horrible. I had a bunch of videos. I had about maybe 15 videos I made with the phone before I ever got the Sony cam that I was going to put on YouTube. That it just, no way. No, I didn't want to be one of those guys that put one of them real crappy videos up. I know my very first one with the Sony cam was about that, our nice little car there, and the glare and the settings on it were bad, because I got that Sony. It was got it from Henry's, and it was a demo, so people had all the buttons done. I had to go ahead and just reset factory settings on it to get it to play for the next video. But you know, learning how to do it. Now this one here, I went back and forth and was talking to him. There's absolutely an English owner's manual going to be in it, which is going to be cool for me, because I never had the owner's manual for this camera. What I did get was a Chinese thing, and never got a manual. One of my subscribers, can't remember who at this moment, sent it to me on the over the internet that I downloaded, but you can't read it. It's too small for me, you know, and my phone was just a pain. I didn't think about it when I had the laptop to look at it, but probably wouldn't have been able to look at it anyway because it's on my phone. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. We got some things we got to do around the house. We got a little bit of cleaning. We get really bad dust bunnies and stuff underneath the couch. There's the workers coming, so we want to, you know, we're going to get that cleaned out a little bit today, and then later on I want to try out the camera. My sweetie's going to do her morning bike ride. She likes her machine. I'm glad we got a bike for everybody now, and I got that big one from Wes. I got a extender to raise my handlebars up. I was looking on getting new handlebars with a different bend, and I was looking at prices of that. Well, now they got this thing that just fits over the post that'll raise it up, and I don't think I need to raise it up much, because if I'm sitting on the bike with my fingertips on the handlebars, I'm good. I'm real good. But so I got this extender. It's going to raise it up a few inches. We'll see how that works. And I also found some good clamp-on rear view mirrors, like what you would have on a motorcycle, and I'm going to order those also, because you need, you know, around here you need good mirrors on your machines. You got to have them, because you don't know, you know, these people come up. One thing that happened to me the other night when I was coming home, I was making the left into development, and late, it was dark, and here comes some guy doing about 100 kilometers per hour on a motorcycle with absolutely no lights on. He's got no reflective clothing. He's got nothing on, and I caught him at the last second, you know, and I hit the brake, and he shot right in front of me. If I wouldn't have hit the brake, he would have hit me right he'd have probably hit me right here, you know. And would it have been my fault? Yeah, here, they'd have blamed me for that. And it probably would have killed him as fast as he was going. Of course, he beeped at me like I did something wrong. But I don't understand these people. So many drive without any lights on their vehicles. And personally, myself, I think it's just the most ridiculous thing. You know, it's the most ridiculous thing. If this country was so concerned about its citizens, that would be one thing they would stop them doing. You know, because how many people get killed from that? I'll bet you it's a lot. Of course, they're more worried about getting a jab in you than anything else. You know, so that's the big deal right now. And you mark my words, guys, if they do stop this job, because all the information coming out about it, the next one will be global warming. There was a woman that they put on her death certificate. She died of global warming. So, you know, that's coming. Just be ready for it. It's coming. That stupid prince in England, that stinking meathead, that's all he was talking about, how he wants to get all this money. And I believe he was mentioning the Antichrist while he was doing it. You know, watch his big speech. But he's a royal a-hole, that guy. You can actually call him a royal a-hole. But those people all make me sick. I get a kick how they talk about they're all reptilians and stuff like that. Who knows? Could be. But I think a lot of these are just demons, you know, with all the crap they're pulling. These people are absolutely sick. But I'm going to go ahead and let you go. It is a beautiful morning. We got to get our day started. And at least the bike's clean a little bit. So, this is Rick Shaw out.